Hi all, welcome to ServiceNow Learning. So today we will see the ServiceNow will provide the personal developer instance that we call as a PDI. So that it will be free. Okay, so basically anybody wants to learn a ServiceNow, so they have to feel how the ServiceNow instance will be there. So based on that only they can able to learn and they can do the practice. So today we will going to check how to get a personal developer instance. So for that first what you guys has to do is type ServiceNow developer. So in the Google, so once you type the ServiceNow developer, so the first link, okay, so when we search, the first link is the useful one where we have to look for that. So when I click on this, okay, so basically this is the developer portal of the ServiceNow. So here what we can do is we can learn the things related to ServiceNow, and also we can obtain instance, and also if required some of the plugins we can activate from here. So we will see all the activities one by one, okay, but today we will see how to get a personal developer instance, so that is with the free. Okay, first for that what we have to do is we have this sign up and start building button. So click on that. So as you guys know this is the first time we are visiting this site. So for this we have to register. So whenever we are registering, so it will ask a list of details. Okay, so the first name is the first name, so I'll give as a Snow. So in shortcut ServiceNow we call as a Snow, and the last name I'm giving as a learner. So email, so already have my email, so I'll provide the same email. So that is the email. Slow learner, okay, 2024 at the rate of gmail.com. So after that select the country as a India. So it depends upon the location from where we are attending. Okay, after that this is a password. So that is a password is specific to their individual. So confirm the same password. Once we provide all these details, below it will ask to confirm we are not a robots. So for that we have a checkbox here. So here it is asking some of the details. Okay, so basically to identify, so you are not as a robot. So it is asking to identify the motorcycles. So this is the details. Okay, just verify it's done. Okay, after that click on this terms and conditions, then click on sign up. Once we click on sign up, so it will create a account for you. Okay, and the same thing, okay, you can come to your email, you can verify. So it will take some time. Snow learner 2024 at gmail.com. So this is the one. Okay, let's see why it's not coming. So if not coming, then you guys can go and spam verify there also, and but most of the times it will come here. If you guys can see it came. Okay, so we have to verify this. Okay, just click on this verify email. So once we click on verify email, so this is the email is verified. Okay, now we can able to log into developer.servicenow.com. Okay, so here we are, so it's loading, so automatically it is logged in. So for it first it will ask the full of details. Okay, so whether you need IDE or a guided experience. Okay, for that you guys can select need a developer oriented IDE. Okay, so after that, like it will ask like what is your job responsibilities. Select all. Okay, so so don't select other. Okay, after that confirm this. So once we click on finish setup, so then so we are logged into developer ServiceNow.com um, .com website. Okay, so here like we can see. Okay, so now like we are able to we logged in here. Okay, on top like we can see like with what profile we logged in, and also like we can click on view profiles and we can see okay our details, like what details like we have provided while registering. So once we done this, okay, so now we will have a we will start like how to get a instance. Okay, so if you guys observe here like on the top like we have a request instance. Okay, so we have to click on that. Once we click on that, okay, so sometimes what it will do is like it will ask like what type like on which version like you want PDI, but here like it didn't ask anything. So might be like it will allocate one of the version of the ServiceNow instance. So the latest one is Washington. So before like Washington like Vancouver was the version. So now like I got an instance. Okay, so now I got an instance. How to check that instance means, okay, you guys can click here. Okay, so previously it was not showing all these details from my instance details. So now we can see like my instance details. So if you can see here on below you have a start building. So once we click on start building, so it will open the instance which is allocated for my profile. So and also I explained like on the starting. Okay, so basically this is to manage. Okay, so the plugin activation also we can manage from here, and also the like email properties, and also like changing the role of the instance. Okay, and also like if you forgot like the instance password, like managing that password, and also like resetting the instance like whenever like we done any unnecessary things. Okay, so in that case like we can reset our instance. Okay, all these things will be shown here. I mean that the list of options will be available here. So if you can observe here like if you can observe here like now it has given a pop-up window. So in the pop-up window, so it is showing what is my username and what is the password. Okay, so this is what it is showing. Okay, so for that like you click on open instance. Okay, so once we click on open instance, okay, so it's opened my instance. Okay, so but like when we open from developer.servicenow like servicenow.com. Okay, so that's where like already we logged in, so that is the reason it's not asking username and password. So basically what it will do is like let's log out from here. Okay, so on the right hand side like we will have a logout option. Just click on logout. Okay, so this is the like the first page like where we will see in the ServiceNow. Okay, so here like we have a username and password. So this is a username. Okay, so which we have to use here, and password. Okay, so it has generated a random password for my profile. So then click on login. So then it will take you to the landing page. Okay, but like before that like let's understand like a few things here. Okay, so once we get the instance, okay, our instance like URL is like 189728.service-now.com. okay, so this is a instance URL which is allocated for us. Okay, and we can log in by using these credentials. Okay, that we can do later. Okay, now before that like let's see like what are the other things like we have in the developer.servicenow.com in developer.servicenow.com. So click on return to developer site. Okay, so now we can see. Okay, so the instant status is online, and also the version. Okay, so which version it is allocated for me is Washington DC. Okay, so instant status is online. Okay, I will tell you like in the going forward classes what is meant by online. Sometimes it will go into like offline, and also sometimes like it will go on to sleep mode. Okay, all the things we will see later. Okay, and user role, like if you can see like the role, okay, so is admin. That means, okay, so we are the admin, okay, for that instance which is allocated. Okay, so to change this role, okay, so we have a something like a manage change user role here. Okay, so we can click here, and we can select whether like you are like a engine studio creator or admin. So but like we are the admin. Okay, so don't change that. Okay, keep as a admin. Okay, so I'm just canceling this, I don't want to change anything. And after that, like we can see like this app engine studio, whether it is installed in our instance or not. So basically what it will do is this app engine studio, so it will help us like whenever like we don't have like any knowledge on anything. So it will have a list of options like where we can navigate, and where we can refer the ServiceNow documents, and from there we can understand, we can do the development activity. So that is also required, and also creator studio, this is also enabled. So these are the things like where we can see like whenever like we request for a instance in a developer.servicenow.com. Now we'll log in into this instance. So as I said, like to log in into this instance, so previously like we are seeing that startup like the pop-up window. Now this start building option is there. Okay, just click on that. Okay, once we click on that, so if it is not asking any user credential, that is well and enough. Okay, if it is asking the username and password, okay, so for that you guys have a here instance, manage instance password. So here like you guys can see like what is your username and what is the password. Okay, so based on that you guys can find your instance, okay, username and the password. So once we log in into ServiceNow, so this is the first page. Okay, so where we will landed after logging into ServiceNow. So if you can see like in this instance, okay, couple of these details like we have to identify. Okay, so on the right, on the left hand side on the top, okay, so this is a logo, okay, where it is representing the ServiceNow. So basically like this is a PDI instance, so we don't have like any logo like where it will specify for which company it is using. Okay, so that is rigid ServiceNow, but when we are working for the real customers, okay, they will have their company logo here. After that, like if you guys can notify, like we have all favorites, history and admin. So what are these things? Okay, what are the useful of these? All the things like we will see one by one. Okay, but like these are the four things like where we can see. And other than this, like we have like other options also, workspaces. Okay, because of this space concern, okay, it is not showing here, but like it will have this workspaces also option also. So when I like click on that, okay, it will go there. Okay, now other than this, like here like we have this ServiceNow. Okay, so where it is representing, and we have this search button. So this we call as a global search button. So we will see like what is the use case of this global search button. And below the after that, like we have this globe button, so where we can see like all the details, basically the application scope. Okay, updates it, don't worry, we will see all the things like what is application scope, updates it, and other things going forward. So this is where like we will have a like application scope where we can switch into respect to application, and also update set. Okay, where we can select the respect to update set. And other than this, like beside this, like we have a sidebar discussion. So basically like when we enabled a virtual agent, okay, so in that case like we can see what is the use of this one. Okay, going forward we will see, but like just remember like we have a like sidebar discussions also in ServiceNow. So where we can like ping the conversations which are happening between like team members. And other than this, like we have a show help. Okay, so when we click on this show help, okay, so it will provide like a list of like help center information. So if you have like any articles like which you need to show here, I mean basically the knowledge articles, or else like you can go to this product documentation. So as I said, like product documentation, so basically the ServiceNow documentation, how the ServiceNow is configured and what are the features it will provide, and all the things we can see in the ServiceNow documentation. So remember this URL, this is very important, docs.servicenow.com. so where we can see all the information related to ServiceNow product. Okay, so that's where like it will have a all the capabilities, okay, where it will show what are the things like we can do with the ServiceNow. So after that, like we have this notifications bar. Okay, so where we can see like if there is any notifications which we need our attention, so we can see that also. And after this is the right one. Okay, this is the very important one. So where we can see the logged in user information. Okay, so if you can see, I logged in as a system administrator. Okay, and below that we have a details like the profile, preferences, keyboard shortcuts, impersonate user, elevate role, printer friendly version, and logout. Okay, all the things we will have here. We will see one by one what is the use of each one. So let's click on this profile, then you guys will see what it will do. So what it will do is it will show list of information, basically the logged in user information, so which we configured, I mean the system automatically it is we got from the ServiceNow. So here like what is first name of the user, last name of the user, email, and which time that user is operating. Okay, what is his title, all the details you will see. And once we click on this hamburger, so we will see like different options. Okay, so here like we can see there is a view. Okay, so when we click on view, okay, so we have a default view. Okay, click on the default view, then we can see all the user profile full information. So basically the what is the user ID, first name, last name, title, department, all the details we will see here. So this is where the important one. So if you guys remember, so I said my username is admin here while showing in the developer.servicenow.com. So my username is admin. So that's where it is configured in ServiceNow means, okay, in the user profile, so it is configured as a admin. So that is the reason it is showing my username as a admin. And also like if you guys can see like here like we have a password. Okay, this is a password. So but like you guys don't see password field here. Okay, for that also we will have a shortcut. Okay, I'll show you like how to set your own password, because that is a system generated password. So ideally we have to change after the first login, but that is not happen because like it didn't ask our user credentials. That's where like it is went directly login. So to set to your own password, so we have a set password. Okay, click on that set password. So it will you don't have like option here. Okay, but like when you click on generate password, okay, so it will give like another it will generate another password similar to this. After generating that password, okay, so we have to click on this password needs to reset, so that user can reset their password. Okay, so that is a use of set password. So we'll see like how we can utilize that. Okay, so I'll click on generate password. So it's generated one password for me. It's missed, I think. I'll click on generate again. So password is generated successfully. So after that click on save password. So when I click on save password, so what happened, this one if you guys observe, this password need to reset automatically, this checked as a true. Now log out from this profile, you guys will see the difference. So once we log out again, it became to the first page. Okay, and my password is, I copied that password and I clicked on login. So now it is asking to reset the password. Okay, so here like provide the old password, okay, and set the new password. So whatever password you guys like, okay, put that password. Now just changed my password. So this is how you guys has to reset the password. Okay, so now this the password whatever it has given previously, it will not work. Now it will take the password which I have used while resetting. So that is the thing how we have to reset the password. Okay, let me tell you again. Okay, go to this on the right hand side, like you have a profile, click on that profile. Okay, then you have another type, like on the top, like you have a set password. Just click on the set password, then click on generate. Okay, it will generate a password for you. Okay, and the same password we can use as a current password, and with that we can reset the password. Okay, so that is the thing, okay, what we have seen today. Okay, so going forward, like we will see all the things. Okay, so on the navigation part and also on the development part. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll catch up again. Thank you.